You never know when signs will show up that a higher power is at work. And I strongly encourage that you keep your eyes open for the signs. So, story time. I had lost my faith for a good long while. I had been praying, I'd been having a lot of struggles financially, physically, environmentally, familially for quite a while, and my prayers were not being answered. So I stopped praying, essentially. In 2016, after we had lost my husband's brother, my grandfather passed away on hospice. It was a really difficult transition. He was not ready to go. Well, I did not get to sit with him at his bedside when he was transitioning, but I was able to be there when the hospice agency came to do his final escort. After the agency took him, I was going to close the front door that they had exited, and I realized that there was an imprint of a bird on the door. I'll show it at the end of this video. And I thought that was weird. I was like, oh, poor bird, it must have hit the window. And then I realized that the imprint was on the inside of the house. And I realized that the imprint was as if the bird was flying away out of the house. It was not the imprint of the front of a bird, it was the imprint of the back of a bird. And as I'm sitting there staring at this, I get this sudden, just like, realization, this knowing that that was my grandfather's soul passing through the door. And I started praying again very shortly after that. My faith was renewed. I now receive signs from loved ones in the form of birds all the time. All the time. My dad had had a really nasty fall. He wasn't doing well. There were 13 buzzards on my roof. Buzzards are the birds of spiritual protection and transitions. The day that my grandmother transitioned onto hospice, 3 buzzards on the roof. The day that my grandmother passed away, there was a crane on my roof with a beam of light shining directly down on it. And after my grandmother passed away, and she and my grandfather were reunited, I asked for a sign. And every day since then, there has been a male and a female cardinal that has shown up somewhere in my day ever since. So had I not been receptive to accepting that there was a sign, that there was a higher power at work, if I had just dismissed that smudge on the glass as something else, I would not be where I am, and I would be much more desolate and much more lost. And I'm so grateful that on that very, very, very hard day, in a very, very, very difficult time of my life, I decided to believe again. So, keep your eyes open. Don't be a skeptic. Trust what you see and listen with your heart. You never know.